All right, Coach Samples. First of all, what did you think of the performance on Saturday? Obviously, not the outcome that you guys wanted, but just give us a rundown at least of the receiver position, what you kind of thought overall.
I thought we have to be a little bit more physical on the perimeter, take advantage of our opportunities at big plays. We have to do a good job of triggering, being physical as a unit, continue to work, be physical, and make plays on the ball when we get a chance. I think there was a couple opportunities we left out there, and when we throw our ball to our big-time guys, they got to come down and make plays.
You kind of speak on that physicality, and that's something that we saw a tremendous amount today, especially with the receivers. That you gotta protect the ball carrier and try to It's one of those things that I'm sure Kenny wants to get those explosive plays. One block can be the key difference. What did you see from the receivers today and kind of like their blocking exercises?
Yeah, they're working towards being physical. It's not a choice, it's a standard. So the most physical guys are going to play this week. You watch Scat's big play, one of the explosives of the game. If you watch that play, it's made by Melquan blocking a guy out of bounds. Those are the type of plays that cause explosives. It takes the whole 11. Everybody got to do that 1-11. And that's what we're working on and working towards today. And hopefully, we get that result on this weekend.
Yeah, was that a play that you kind of went over with the receivers? I mean, watching, it was really easy to see that Melquan, that transition to route to blocking was almost seamless. Was that something you went over with them, like over meetings already?
Yeah, it's a mentality. It's how you play the game. Yeah, we watched it. And then we also watched the plays that was one block away from being a touchdown. And there was a couple of them. We got to take accountability because that's our fault.
Yeah.
It's in our room. And it's guys in our room who are making the catches, who have their chance to make that play and make that explosive. And then there's another guy in our room who's not making the block. So we got to be accountable and we got to step up and we got to get the guys in the game who are going to make those blocks and sell out for their teammates.
Absolutely. What has it been like working with Troy? I don't think confidence is a big worry with Troy, but you're just trying to work on him a lot today with the physicality part. But he did kind of bounce back with a lot of great routes and a lot of great catches. What has it been like kind of working with Troy, especially as he's kind of bounced back from injury?
Yeah, Troy is physically gifted. Confidence will never be a problem with Troy. Troy's going through the maturation process, and he has to learn how to do things right every single day. He has to be consistent every single day. He has to be detailed every single day. In our offense, the guys who are going to get the ball, the guys who are going to be on the field have to be the guys who do things right every single day, who are detailed, who show that they can be responsible, they can be trusted with the ball, trusted on the field. So that's where Troy is taking steps with, and he's growing, and he's doing a good job of embracing the coaching.
Kenny mentioned yesterday about those explosive plays, and he said one of the keys is getting Elijah Badger the ball in field. What has it been like watching him the last 2 weeks as he has kind of somewhat reminded everybody of the player that he is and the player that he can be in terms of just maybe getting the ball in those screens or kind of just in the open field and then making something happen, even in the special teams game?
Yeah, it's been exciting. Elijah is dynamic with the ball, is who he is, and as he keeps growing as a player, he has to play a complete game, and that's what I'm trying to hold him accountable to. That's what my challenge to him is. His strengths are his strengths, but now can we refine his weaknesses? Now can he become a perimeter blocker? Can he become a better teammate on the edge? Can he sell out for his teammate? It's been exciting. It's going to be continued exciting to watch him get challenged and take the challenge to take those steps.
What has it been like with kind of this emergence of Caleb Black? He's getting a lot more involved, and you can really get a feel for his kind of quickness and kind of a little bit of his burst that he's kind of shown as such a young player. What has it been like kind of watching him kind of work his way up the ranks as we've seen with like Sean Charles, for example, as well?
Yeah, Caleb has the talent. Caleb Black is a talented guy. He's just a baby. He's a pup. So he's learning everything right now. He's learning how to practice. He's learning how to get in the stance. He's learning how to strain. He's learning how to block. It's a lot for him, but the natural talent is there, and it's been there, and it's going to be exciting to see him put it to use.
What's something now this week against the Colorado team that has shown some struggles, although they have fantastic athletes? What is something that you guys are kind of keying in on besides the physicality that you guys need to really get going this week?
Yeah, we're just focused on us. They got a good team. They got really good players. They play really hard. They do a good job with their defense. So we're focusing on us. We're focusing on getting better finishing plays, trying to create those explosives, trying to make those guys miss in open space, trying to do what we can to get guys open. So they are who they are. We got to focus on being the best version of ourselves.
Then last question, what has it been like kind of working with Kenny in terms of just like now the new play calling, and he really wants to put an emphasis on using these players' strengths? What has the dynamic been like the last 2 weeks that we have seen some sort of growth on the offensive side?
Yeah, I think it's been great. Kenny's a great offensive mind, and I think we all gel together as an offense. I think we got a great offensive staff, and we gel together, and so it's been great working with the entire offense and continuing to build and continuing to work to grow.